Hi, I'm Andrew Berman from the Mortgage News Network, coming to you from the M&Ed Studios here in New York. You're watching a video press release, and with me today, I got Prashant Kumar, who is the Vice President over at Tavant. Thank you for joining us, Prashant.
Thank you, Andrew, for having me here today.
Listen, excited to have you here. We're here to talk about your recent move to a digital factory. So I want to talk about what is it about the digital factories that's coming up, and what makes this sense? For what makes this so important for our industry and your clients, more importantly.
Andrew, this is an era of new age technology, and customers require a high-speed delivery on their IT projects to contribute towards their business goals. Now, digital factory is basically a new software development process that incorporates four new aspects of software delivery: modern teams, modern processes, modern platforms, and modern software principles. Let's take each one by one. Modern teams means incorporation of new roles like a factory manager, product owner, full stack developers which can code from the screen to the back end. Modern processes means utilizing of concepts of extreme programming, pair programming, etc. on modern technology platforms which are cloud native and have reusable components within the digital factory, which provides the necessary speed to market. And modern principle is finally about developing an MVP, a minimal viable product, which is in 3 months time frame can impact the company business goals.
So can you, let's do a little deeper dive into the MVP, or the minimum viable product, and explain what it means to your customers.
As I said earlier, quick turnaround is important to every customer.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's take it an example. Let's say a business goal for someone could be to increase profitability by 10% for their current process. Now, in order to do this, one can embark on a year-long journey of process analysis, finding opportunities for improvement, system integration opportunities for efficiencies. And then, all this analysis will then be followed by a 18-month IT project, after which the end result may still not meet the goal. Now, MVP, minimal viable product, this is a combination of a smaller number of business requirement that, when deployed in production, moves the needle on overall profitability numbers on an incremental basis. Now, that way, a quick impact is delivered in 3 months time frame and on a regular basis, and eventually the larger goal of 10% profitability decrease is met by deploying a set of MVPs, the minimal viable product, into production. And customers are able to see and appreciate the impact each time an MVP is delivered. That way, nobody is waiting 18 months to see the overall business goal.
Fantastic. So you're helping to move faster. I love it. So let's talk about it. So your delivery center is around the clock. So talk about what the impact is for the clients that are doing business with you.
Sure. That's a good question. We run two types of engagement. One is customer specific. We talked about digital factories already, and other IT projects that we run for various customers. And then there is the service delivery of our own products. Now, just to give you a data, today, 1 out of every 4 mortgages originated in US touch Tavant solution.
Wow.
So we have to make sure that we have 24/7 support, which runs out of our Dallas office as well as our India-based delivery centers. Now, our products have to be available across all time zones to consumers who are now using their teams across the globe for their operations. Now, this is maintained by us running dedicated shifts, running from our Dallas office, our Santa Clara office for the SME support, and finally India office for nighttime support.
So I mean, I'm going to use this analogy of, it's almost like you look at Amazon. Amazon when they were using other servers and other data providers, and something would go down, they would lose millions and millions of dollars, and they couldn't take that risk. That's why they created Amazon Data Services to have like the best-in-class data services for their own use. It sounds like you guys have done a similar strategy here.
Exactly, Andrew. Manufacturing the loan on a continuous basis and more loan per month is very important to our lenders. That
Yeah.
way they can keep the machine churning, and you manufacture a loan, finally sell it to one of the GSEs and go around and manufacture the next one. And hence it is important that these products are functioning and are connected to all the service providers, helping the customers go through the origination process.
That's fantastic. So, listen. So, I mean, now where do you go from here? Like, what's on the horizon? What other ideas do you guys have for your customers to improve the process, help improve profitability?
Sure. We have always been focused on consumer lending industry for past 20 years, and we will continue the path. Tavant is expanding its footprint to address adjacent markets and verticals in home lending to include services across home buying needs of a customer. Now, that includes title insurance, real estate lending, small business lending, and also expanding into insurance side to include service providers which provide property and casualty insurance. We are also utilizing our advanced technology solutions available today, such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, to solve for traditional and let me say classical mortgage problem, such as personalizing the borrower journey, providing a better prediction engine for default, or portfolio retention strategies. We are also working on many initiatives towards addressing the whole fulfillment pipeline across all channels of origination and optimizing every possible unit of work to reduce the cost of manufacturing the loan. That's our focus.
That's fantastic. Exciting. Listen, it's an exciting time to be doing business with you guys. A great actually, advances that you guys have made, and just looking forward to hearing more about the future accomplishments. Prashant, thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm Andrew Berman from the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for watching.